Welcome back to another episode, and in today's video we are going to learn how to work with strings. So we already know what strings are, but in today's lesson I'm going to show you how it works and what you can do with strings. So we know that strings are enclosed in parentheses, right? So def tree is a string, right? So let's go ahead and store the string in a variable. Let's call this organization. So now let's reference organization because organization is the one containing the string. So now let's reference organization and hit the period sign or the dot sign. So you can see that VS Code is suggesting some methods. So methods are actually functions that are specialized to a specific object. The string is the object. A string is an object in Python. Okay, so we can capitalize our text by typing organization dot capitalize and open and close brackets. The difference between this and this is that this only works with strings, right? And this works with all data types that can be converted to bools or floats or ints or strings. So you can see here we are putting something to be converted inside the brackets, but here we just leave the brackets empty. That's because it knows what data to actually work on. Let's print it and see it in action. What I did was select this and then wrap it in a bracket, move to the front and then type print. So now let's save our code and run our code. So Penny, my age, I'm 25 today. So as you can see, def tree is capitalized. I think it was already capitalized. So let me just put this to lowercase and then let's run it again. 23, and you can see the def tree is a capital D instead of a small d. Now these methods do not actually mutate the variable. When I say mutate, it means change. They do not actually change the value of this organization. It rather returns a new value. Okay, so if I was to print this, print over here, good. Let me close this. If I were to print this here, this will give us a response of def tree like that, and this will give us a response of def tree like this, just like how it is here. Okay, and please remember this is a comment. This won't be interpreted as code, right? It's not going to be treated as code. It's going to be skipped. Good. So now let's save our code and run it so that you actually see it. So I'm 26 today. Okay, good. So you can see that the first on line 27 printed def tree with a capital D, and on the next line, that's line 28, it printed def tree, just like how we instantiated it. So this method capitalize here do not mutate the state or the variable. Okay, now let's look at another one called lower. This actually returns as a string in a lowercase value. So literally, if I have a D here, it's going to return a lower D, and this one is going to return the original version because the lower here does not mutate this. It only returns to us a new version of this, but doesn't change what was already provided. Okay, keep that in mind. Now let's save our code. My age, I'm 18 today. There you go. So you can see here everything is in lowercase, and here is the original version. When you hit the period, there's a whole lot of methods you can use with strings. Okay, I would encourage you guys to go through it and then experiment with this. Okay, we've already learned the term concatenation. When you have two pieces of string and then you want to join them together, or let's say imagine we have hello and Kwame, and we want to get this piece of text together, you can do that with a plus sign, and it's going to be hello Kwame. And we don't want hello Kwame to be together like this. Hello Kwame, right? We want a space, so I can go here and give it a space, and it's actually going to give us a space here. Okay, now let's store this in a variable called greetings, right? Equal to, and now let's print greetings. Sorry. Okay, now let's save our code and run the program. So now let's type our name, our age, 34, and you can see hello Kwame. Congratulations on completing this lesson. See you in the next video.